Hello everyone and welcome in. Hope everyone is doing well. Positive healing vibes to all the subscribers, the viewers, and the world out there. Thank you guys so much for joining in here on the channel. Today is the self-care reading for the collective that I normally do on Sundays. I just wanted to mention really quickly taking some time one day out of the week at least for at least a half hour to an hour is beneficial in the self-care journey, in the self-care process. For me personally, I do self-care Sunday just because it's easy. It has a little ring to it. My kids enjoy it, and all of us take 1 hour out of Sunday, do something that we enjoy, that makes us happy by ourselves. Okay, the key is by yourself, because you want to be able to fulfill yourself, right? To make yourself happy or be able to, bring back to center. Okay, and I know that a lot of people have meditation routines, stuff like this, but a self-care routine is different. Okay, because the self-care can be anything. Okay, it can be meditation, it can be taking a nap, maybe it's painting, or just taking 1 hour out of Sunday to turn on some music and dance. Whatever it is that you enjoy doing that just brings you happiness. Okay, the key isn't calm, the key is happy. Okay, what makes you smile. And it has to be something that you enjoy by yourself, right? Taking a walk on the beach. I know a lot of people enjoy that. I recommend having at least a list of 5 or 10 things, especially for my clients. I call them the calm and the chaos, or little slices of heaven. You'll hear me mention it throughout the videos that I do here on the channel. This channel is really about healing, right? And I know sometimes we need healing around relationships. We need healing around finances. So that's why I just incorporate healing here in this whole channel. So let's get started on this collective reading. Enough talking. Let's get into it. We're going to go pull 2 cards here from this is the Oracle of the Shapeshifters. And I'll pull out the book over here. This is from Lucy Cavendish. You can see that. The deck that I'm about to use. I know that a lot of people like to know what decks that I use here on the channel. You guys are just interested. Most people that watch tarot do tarot, so it's understandable, because I see decks that other readers use and I'm like, oh, hence the decks. So let's take a look. Most important message here, Spirit, for the collective. What does the collective need to see for Self-Care Sunday? Please and thank you. You inspire trust and confidence, Snow White and her animal friends. And then Deep Dark Mermaid. This is interesting. We have another mermaid here underneath of the Snow White. So this is very interesting, guys. I feel like this message that's coming through is a self-care message, but needing to get out, needing to break free, which I feel like a lot of us have kind of been in that energy. This card, the Mermaid of Immersion, okay, complete commitment. This is a number 44, okay, a repeating number. This card talks about going deeper. Okay, maybe you've been keeping yourself hidden or only scratching the surface of something that you've been working on for a while. Okay, this very well could be a self-discovery journey. The sense that I'm getting is somebody who maybe has been, working on the surface stuff like meditation, yoga, tai chi, calming, all that stuff, but they haven't dug deep within themselves to do that real healing. Okay, and I get the sense here, this card, deep dark sea mermaid. Okay, this card talks about going deep. Okay, I feel like something's going to come out here that's going to maybe be triggering, guys. So that's just a warning. This is a 16, which is a 7. This card talks about finding solutions in unknown places, in the darkness. Okay, digging deep. And this card, Snow White and her friends, you inspire, trust, and this card talks about being protected, being guided, but also talks about reaching out, asking for guidance, asking for help if you need it. Okay, this is a 9. Okay, this is, you notice, this is like working towards the completion of something, completion of a cycle. Okay, so let's see what comes out here. Let's pull the Radiant Rider-Waite. Most important message here for the collective, Spirit. What does the collective need to see? What is the issue at hand? The energy that's coming through in this message, please and thank you. One or two cards here, please, for the situation at hand. Bottom of the deck we have the Knight of Swords. I feel like there's something that's been revealed to you that something that was hidden that's been revealed. Okay, something, maybe this was a secret, somebody was lying to you or withholding some information. We're going to clarify all of this in a minute, but I feel like there's a need to hold back. Okay, I feel like you're gonna have your opportunity to speak on this. Okay, but you need to kind of take your time with this. Okay, because it's not about what you say, it's more about how you say it. Okay, there is some, I feel like maybe this person had withheld this information purposefully, trying to get a reaction out of you, trying to cause a conflict. The 5 of Swords is tit for tat, one-up energy. This is conflict, chaos. So this is normally a never-ending battle, okay? Because it's one person out to get another person. The only way out of this is to walk away. The only way out of that energy is to walk away. Let's get some clarification here. I do feel like there is new opportunities on the horizon for you, so you don't really have to worry. I feel like trying to control the situation is only causing more chaos in the matter. Let's clarify this Knight of Pentacles with the Moon card, please and thank you, Spirit. Now this could be in business, okay? This could be like a business partner. This could also be a relationship. One more card here, please, and thank you. It's repeating cards. Yes, 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 okay. 9 of Wands on the bottom, okay? So you are a little, I feel like you're a little confused or a little concerned on how to move forward in this, okay? This could be a business situation for some of you. It's a business partner. This is a person that you have close ties to. So a close friend or family member. This could be a relationship. This could be a business partner. But I feel like this information, it's slowly revealing itself. You're slowly finding this information out. 9 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, okay? You may have to pull teeth to get this information out of somebody. What to do now? You're going to have an opportunity to have a conversation about these secrets, this information that's being withheld. But I feel like taking your time to figure out what exactly it is that you want to say to this person, okay? This could be some heavy stuff that's been revealed here. Please clarify this 8 of Wands. 7 of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune. Someone's lies, someone's deceptive energy is being revealed here. I feel like in the past, you guys have minced words. There's been a lot of heavy things said to one another about this situation. Maybe you intuitively felt that they were withholding information, so you sought this information out. But I feel like this conversation is definitely going to cause conflict. Okay, they aren't going to want to hear about what you know about the secrets that they have told. Please clarify this 5 of Swords. The 9 of Swords flipped over. Page of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, King of Wands, King of Cups. Okay, there you have it. There's a lot of energies coming out of 4 cards, 5 cards, and 3 of them were court cards. So there's definitely a lot of energy coming out here, and I feel like this person isn't going to want to hear this information. Okay, they don't want this information that you know to come out, so they're going to fight this. Okay, we're going to put all these cards back. Just 2 cards for the 5 of Swords here, please, and thank you, Spirit. Okay, yeah. I feel like what Spirit is saying here is to walk away. Walk away from the situation with your head held high. There's going to be an opportunity, a time, and a place to tell them about this information where there's going to be more open to receiving this message. You can tell them about themselves if you want to. Okay, the Knight of Swords is on the bottom, remember. This is, oh goodness, a lot of fighting, a lot of chaos here. I feel like there's a need to walk away from this situation, okay, and focus on yourself, focus on your healing. One thing that I think that you should take a look at is, and I know it's not easy, but trying to take a pause before you react to a situation. Because I feel like there may have been at a time where there was a lot of minced words, and that hurt the progress of this healing. Maybe not this connection healing, but both of you guys separately healing. Ultimately, I do feel like you will get there, okay? But it feels like you kind of took the long way around. Judgment. It's karma. It's also being liberated, right? Freed. Gosh, a lot of cards again. All these cards. The truth will set you free. But I swear I just heard that in my mind, that the truth will set you free. So we have the Queen of Swords, the Sun, the World, and the Four of Wands. I feel like there is a need here to kind of let this go, free yourself from the situation, accept that this is over, move forward from this connection. Start, especially if this is a business partner or somebody that you are an associate with, start figuring all of that out right now. How are you going to split the books, or split property, what have you? How are you going to be strategic if you have to interact with this person, just be strategic about that. If you don't have to interact with this person because of some other business tie or maybe children or what have you, cut it off. Because there's something that's better suited, and I feel like because you have all this chaotic energy around you right now, it's not bringing that in. Okay, it's not bringing that person in. So let's clarify the King of Wands. Queen of Wands, clarifying the King of Wands. One more card, please, and thank you. They don't want their secrets revealed. That's the message that I'm getting here. The star cards on the bottom, we have the King of Wands is clarified by the Queen of Wands and the Chariot. Something that's waiting, better suited, headed your way. Okay? But by surrounding yourself with conflict, people don't want to interact with that. I do feel like this person did have a lot of secrets that they were hiding, or, information that they were withholding. Understand that whatever is done in the dark is always going to come to the light. Let's get a few cards out here for your guys' advice for this spread. I'm going to do an extended version to this reading, guys. In the extended version, we'll take a look at what's next to come. What is to come from all of this, right? We'll look at the outcome if the guidance is followed. Next steps moving forward. And then we'll also pull a few oracle cards, the guidance cards for the blessing, the soul truth deck for the lesson. If it's something you're interested in, you're more than welcome in joining us. That link is below in the description box. Magician. So the magician has all the tools that he needs to create his future. It's also a master manifester. Okay, so he can manifest anything he puts his mind to. Whenever I see the magician, I feel always reminded to say, pay attention to what you're thinking, because you are manifesting whatever it is that comes to mind. Okay, so if you're focusing on what you don't want, you're going to get more of that. If you're focusing on what you do want, that's what's going to come in. A really simple trick, if you find yourself ruminating, if you find yourself thinking over and over a negative thought, first of all, I want you to try to take a step back and See why you keep feeling that way. Why do you keep thinking about that situation? Okay, is there something that's unresolved? Maybe you need to do a brain dump to just get it, because the beautiful thing about the mind is it's not going to let you forget. It can suppress the memory, but that memory will always resurface at some time or another. That's why people write memos and write things out. It's a place to put that information, to store that information without having it in your mind. Okay, so a brain dump may be beneficial, but taking the time to really get clear on why you keep ruminating is the first step. And then the second step is to replace that negative thought with a positive one, whatever that is. Maybe that's, oh, it's a sunny day outside, I love the sun, whatever it is. Okay, even if it's something as simple as that, replacing that negative thought with the positive one is very important, because you're manifesting whatever it is you're thinking. So you want to keep your thoughts positive. Let's get into this advice message here for the collective. I feel like there is something here that you're working on. Okay, this could be work related. This could be self-discovery, self-healing as well, right? Being grounded, being stable, equal give and take, okay? Being balanced. One thing that I would recommend, if you're having a difficult time with processing trauma, shadow work is going to be beneficial. Beneficial to you. I got the hiccups or something. Taking some time to dig deep within you to do that shadow work is going to be pertinent in moving forward. I can speak from personal experience. Nothing in my business, nothing in my personal life, nothing started moving forward until I really started digging deep. Okay? And I feel like that's what the first part of the message was going within. Yes, this person lied. Yes, this person maybe was even manipulative and tried to kind of do underhanded things by withholding information. Why were you accepting this, going along with this for so long? Is what you need to ask yourself. Taking that time is going to be important, okay? A lot of times we know within the first month to 3 months of meeting a person, whether that person is good or bad for us. We just ignore the warning signs. Oh, that's something else. Maybe we have a lot of stress going on in our life, so we think those anxious feelings have to do with that, and it really doesn't. I feel like there's going to be somebody that's going to come into your life. It's going to be more in alignment with where you're headed. But again, you're going to have to clear out this negative energy before this person comes forward. Let me get a soul journey card. Sum up the reading. Taking time on your self-care is important, okay? And sometimes that has to do with releasing people that are toxic in our life, whether they're withholding information from us, withholding information from other people. It's never a positive experience. Sorry guys, I was fixing the mic. Hopefully it makes a difference. Let's get the self-care card out here. I'm such a perfectionist. Sometimes it gets a little overwhelming. Okay, we'll take those two that fell out here. So, for the collective, Guilt. I release any belief that no longer assists in my soul's growth. Service. I feel good when I can help others. So guilt says, I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. The energy of fear has many guises to complicate your path to loving yourself. Guilt is the most devious because it is a wolf in sheep's clothing. It is a self-imposed emotion that pretends to be instructive and enlightening. Guilt can help us grow when we realize that our actions have been hurtful to others and that we need to make amends. After we do so, though, it's time to learn from the behavior and move on. The problem arises when we hold on to the guilty feeling that serves no purpose other than promoting self-destructiveness and low self-esteem. No one is perfect. Everyone makes mistakes. Guilt is not always rational. But if you examine it subjectively, act on it, and release it, it becomes a temporary emotion. Long-held guilty feelings are never good and will create a roadblock to self-love and happiness. You must continually scan your emotions for any guilty feelings and bring them to the surface for analysis. Healthy guilt is a warning that action should be taken. Irrational guilt needs to be released. I do feel like there is some inner shadow work that needs to be done here, okay? But don't sit there and ruminate over that. Take a look at what work needs to be done, make a plan moving forward, and then implement that. I honestly, for myself, I incorporate each month one self-discovery tool that I'm working on within that time period. So like this month, it's communication. Next month, I believe I have building relationships. Working on building that bond, building that interconnectedness. Just different things, you know. A couple months ago, I worked on, because let's face it, we're all locked down. I have kids, and sometimes they get frustrating for me. So I looked at ways to appropriately handle, you know, kids that are acting out or kids that have a lot of energy. And that's something that I worked on for the entire month. Just having like one little, I don't know, monthly theme for self-care that you have. And it's not like you're going to constantly work on that, you know, it's just when you have free time. Oh yeah, this month is communication. Let me look up a communication video really quick or something. You know, it doesn't have to be something outrageous. Just every little step, every little movement forward counts. The next card was service. I feel good when I can help others. One of the most evolved gifts that a soul possesses is giving of itself. There is a reason why it feels good to give. It is because your soul resonates with that vibration. Your soul should be aware that it might currently be in a situation in which it needs to be fulfilled on higher levels. And this can only happen through the attribute of humbly serving and supporting others. Put yourself in a position in which you can benefit other souls in any way possible and demonstrate unconditional love towards others. This might mean bringing yourself into your heart space and letting everything you involve yourself in come from an attitude of giving freely. You have to learn to direct your green heart light energy through all your thoughts, actions, and deeds. Look around and see where you and how you can serve another. Perhaps one way would be by asking a friend if you can help clean up his or her office space or run errands. Maybe volunteer to watch a neighbor's children so the parents can have a night out. Make a meal for someone who might be sick. Volunteer at a hospital or a hospice. Maybe even, delivering a day's worth of groceries to a person who can't really go anywhere right now in these crazy times may also be a way to perform a service act, okay? Any activity that enriches someone else's life is going to enrich your own, okay? It's summertime, maybe washing someone's car, any little thing counts. It's also getting yourself out of your own skin, right? Putting yourself out there. Doing things for others always makes you feel good. I have my little charity acts that I do. I don't like speaking on them, but I do my little things. And I also incorporate it with my kids, my two boys, so they can see, it's important to give back to others. In fact, this week we're delivering food boxes to 3 families on their front porches. I try to do something at least once every couple months just to kind of it helps actually inspire you. It kind of gets you out of your own skin. It brings you down to earth a little bit. Let's get a power thought card for you guys. It's only a thought, and a thought can be changed. I am not limited by any past thinking. I choose my thoughts with care. I constantly have new insight and new ways of looking at the world. I am willing to change and grow. Beautiful. So, collective, that is the message I have coming out for you guys for this week. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support, liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. Again, if you want to get in on the extended version, the link is below. Otherwise, thank you guys again so much, and I look forward to seeing your beautiful souls again soon. Namaste.